What is going on, Mullen fans? Welcome back to the channel. Let's make this one kind of brief. We'll just put out a couple of numbers to be watching for along this journey. What a day. Pretty impressive. Worked out great. I mean, I don't think we could be any happier unless, I guess that candle busted through the top of your screen or something. But, I mean, for movement and action on the day, I'm pretty excited. You know what? Kind of defied the odds. We lost it just a little bit on that rising wedge, but popped right on up with some serious strength and just kept ripping, which was nice. We almost tapped our 618 line. I got it roughly at 45.5 cents, somewhere in that range. A little bit of a rejection there would make sense. A couple things that I'm looking at as far as this is, that's a pretty intense wick that came down on here, so sometimes that indicates a reversal. But also what I do like is it kind of looks like it's forming just a little bit of a bullish triangle here. You know, our buyers are stepping in just ever so slightly sooner, kind of flat topping out, so it might want to go for another push. What I'd be watching for, I guess, is if 40 cents is going to hold us as a pretty decent base, you know, or at least give us somewhere to work from. As of right now, it is. Doesn't mean it has to. As we work our way into that 50-cent range, obviously the market makers they're either going to have to hedge or they're going to be fighting us along the way, along with the shorts. But maybe we'll get a little bit of gamma action if we're going up that way. Some last minute efforts trying to get those 50-cent strikes for the month of January in the money maybe. I have a couple of them left. I had to let go of some more today. They went up 100%, and figure with a run like that, you know, who knows what it's going to do. So I did let go of some more calls today. I still have some that I could exercise if we get up and beyond 50, or at least look like it's going to stay up there. But I don't know, not a whole lot of time left on those contracts, and a lot of this movement's going in. So you know, high risk gamble. I've had them for quite a while. I don't know that I would be interested in grabbing any of them at this moment. But you know, I can't tell you what to do. You guys do what you want. It's your call. So we're going to be seeing if we can break out of this roughly 45-cent range. Call it 45 to 45.5 cents. If we can get out of there, we got a little bit of headroom up to about 50 cents, which is going to be psychological, which is going to be the strike price. And then I think we're going to have a little bit more hang up at the 786 fib line, which is going to be around 53 cents. And then from there, we'll be pulling all the way back up to somewhere in the 62.5, 64.5, 65, where we were before. So let's see if we can pull something like that off again. Keep watching it to the downside, because like I said, we never know, you know, where the gas is going to run out while it's making these insane climbs. So just keep continuing to watch and see if any of these important levels create some sort of base for us to ramp back up and try again. So right now your most immediate watch is that 40-cent line to see how it does. So we're calling this our new channel between 40 and 45 cents and see if we can get up and above there. But I mean, it's pumping, somebody's pushing it. So how's our ortex looking on the day? Some shares were returned. That would make sense to me. I think whenever we breached that 35 cent, I felt like it would be a kind of a speed zone up to 40, because we have those shorts that were probably pretty obviously in somewhere in that 40 to 35 cent range. So if it was pushing through there with some power, obviously they would probably get out and then reevaluate where they want to come back in. So saying that we had a little bit of a decrease there, that's fine. I did not get into muln to be part of a short squeeze. We don't have the even a high enough short interest, really, in my opinion, to be a candidate for some sort of short squeeze. We just look at this just to see, you know, if it's starting to get out of whack. But I mean, 11.43% live short interest of the free float doesn't mean the shorts are really attacking the company, in my opinion. There's much heavier shorted companies, you know, that are in pretty bad situations, and that's why you see that that really high short interest start piling in, because the short thesis says, hey, this company is in some serious trouble, and they don't mind piling in, seeing 40, 50, 60, 80% short interest. The company probably has something going on if that's the problem. But if we're sitting here at a comfortable level, I think that's a fair amount of shorts, in my opinion. 169.88 million live short interest. Still saying 100% utilization. Days to covers looks okay, but hey, as long as DM's out of shares to hopefully flood into the markets, and as long as the shorts are going to sit on the sideline and wait and see where this thing gets pushed to, let's see if we can continue to see some action, some upward momentum and climb. How we looking on shorter time frames? Yeah, I mean, we'll see what it does. The 5-minute, you can see the RSI here. It has been bouncing just off of the 50. You guys know I like to see the RSI at least 50 or above if we're playing anything to the upside. So we're setting slightly higher highs. We'll need to see if there's a higher low come in on this 5-minute. It is after hours. We'll be going into pre-market, so maybe we can just coast on that 50. We'll see if it just wants to trend. The 30-minute looks good. It's still pretty high, 70, and trying to just kind of bounce off the SMA. As far as the 1 hour goes, again, still relatively high. We're at 72 on the 1 hour, and we're at 70. What are we at? 79 on the 4 hour. So I mean, I do expect there to be some sort of cool off as far as these are going. Even on the daily, we're at 72. So I'm saying 75, 85 on some of these longer time frames. Things kind of either like to take a little bit of a breather, a cool off, or unfortunately, they take a pretty severe hit. So keep an eye on the RSIs, especially your longer time frames. How hot are they going to run? How long are they going to run hot? And if you see your portfolio up 100% plus, you got to make your decisions and see what you want to do. So let's continue to watch it. We'll see where it goes, but great day. And hey, maybe we can finish the week out strong. Let's just keep an eye on it. Some of the volume, we had some insane volume that was pushing back here in our climb, probably whenever some of those shorts between 35, 40 cents were getting out, along with buyers really pushing that volume up. And then we could see that some people were taking some profits, and our volume kind of dropped back just a little bit. So keep an eye on the volume as well. But that's what I got for you guys. I hope you had a great day in the markets. I mean, could have made money up and down. Pretty boring day there for the mid part of the day, but had some good movement overall for everything else. So let's see how the markets want to do, finish out the week, and let's see how Mullen wants to finish out the week. I will catch you guys in the next one. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.